My daughter is only 10 months old. She can't walk, she can't talk, but becoming a dad has already made me think about one big question. What kind of person do I hope she becomes? Because raising a child doesn't start when they're teenagers, it starts the day you become their parent. The example we set, the habits we build, and the conversations we eventually have. So today, I want to share 20 life truths I hope my daughter learns one day. Some are about money, some are about character, and many took me far longer to learn than they should have. So let's start with part one, character. Truth number one, life isn't fair. The first lesson is simple: life isn't fair. Sometimes good people lose, sometimes bad decisions get rewarded. You can spend your life wishing things were different, or you can learn to adapt. I don't want my daughter believing the world owes her fairness. I want her believing she can overcome whatever life throws at her. Truth number two, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes us success. Nobody owes us opportunities. Nobody owes us happiness. The people who build meaningful lives don't wait for someone else to change their future. They create opportunities themselves. That's a mindset that can change everything. Truth number three, effort beats talent. Talent is a gift, effort is a choice. I've worked with incredibly smart people throughout my career. The ones who succeed over the long run usually aren't the most naturally gifted, they're simply the most consistent. Consistency beats intensity almost every time. Truth number four, respect is earned. Respect doesn't come from your title, your salary, or the car you drive. It comes from your character. How you treat people when nobody's watching says more about you than anything you'll ever post online. Truth number five, failure is a teacher. I hope she isn't afraid to fail. Every mistake teaches us something. Failure isn't the opposite of success. More often than not, it's part of the journey to success. So, those were the lessons I hope shape her character. But eventually, she'll have to make decisions about money, and those choices can shape an entire life. So, that's why I'm going to go into part two, truths about money and success. So, truth number six, learn money early. Money isn't everything, but financial stress can affect almost everything. I hope she learns how to budget, save, invest, and live below her means. Because financial freedom isn't about buying more things, it's about having more choices. Truth number seven, time is your greatest asset. Money can be earned again, time can't. One day she'll understand why I try to leave work on time whenever I can, because missing bedtime for a little more money isn't always the better trade. Truth number eight, discipline creates freedom. Discipline sounds restrictive. I think it's actually the opposite. Saving money creates options, studying creates opportunities, looking after your health gives you freedom later in life. The habits that seem difficult today often make tomorrow much easier. Truth number nine, success takes longer than you think. Most overnight successes aren't really overnight. They're years of quiet work that nobody sees. So I'm going to teach her to keep showing up even when nobody notices. Truth number 10, jealousy wastes energy. There will always be someone with a bigger house, a nicer car, or a higher salary. Comparison steals joy. The only person worth competing with is yesterday's version of yourself. So money matters, but your mindset matters even more because the way you think eventually becomes the way you live. So that's why I'm going to cover part three, mindset. So, truth number 11, comfort can hold you back. Almost every meaningful step in my life started with uncertainty. Moving to another country, changing careers, becoming a father. Growth usually feels uncomfortable. That's how you know you're moving forward. Truth number 12, happiness comes from purpose. The happiest people I know aren't the ones chasing excitement every day. They're building something meaningful, a family, a career they care about, strong friendships. Purpose lasts much longer than temporary happiness. Truth number 13: your habits become your future. Big results aren't built in a day, they're built one small decision at a time. Reading, exercising, saving, your habits quietly become your identity. Truth number 14: take responsibility. It's easy to blame other people, but responsibility is where growth begins. The moment you stop making excuses, you start making progress. Truth number 15: not everyone will like you, and that's okay. Trying to please everyone usually means losing yourself. Be kind, be respectful, but never change who you are just to earn someone else's approval. And finally, these are few lessons that have nothing to do with money or success. They're about becoming the kind of person people are grateful to have in their lives. So that's why I'm going to cover part 4: friendships and family. So, truth number 16: character outlasts popularity. Becoming popular fades, being trustworthy doesn't. People eventually forget who had the most followers. They remember who kept their word. Truth number 17: you can't change people. You can encourage, support, love, but people only change when they choose to. The only person you can truly control is yourself. Truth number 18: everyone is fighting something. You never really know what someone else is carrying. So choose kindness first. Always. It's one of the few things that costs nothing and can mean everything to a particular person. Truth number 19: gratitude changes perspective. Life won't always be easy, but even during difficult seasons, there's almost always something worth appreciating. Gratitude doesn't remove problems, it changes how we face them. Truth number 20: family is worth investing in. At the end of your career, nobody at the office will remember every late night, but your family will remember whether you were there. That's one of the biggest reasons I started this channel. Not because I have parenting figured out, actually, far from it. I'm learning alongside my daughter every single day. And if sharing these lessons helps another dad make one better financial decision or spend one more meaningful evening with their family, then making these videos is actually worth it. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you could teach your child just one life lesson before they became an adult, what would it be? Leave it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to Canadian Finance Dad. Every week, I share practical lessons about money, fatherhood, and building a better future for our families. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.